In the vibrant core of Thailand's capital, a massive transformation is quietly unfolding. Every day, countless commuters move past the site, unaware of the sheer magnitude of what is taking shape behind the construction walls. What used to be home to a well-known sports club and a historic hotel has now turned into one of Bangkok's most ambitious redevelopment projects. Across more than 17 hectares of valuable urban land, a forest of cranes now dominates the skyline. The entire area is being reshaped into a billion-dollar urban district. At the heart of the project stand 5 towering skyscrapers, surrounded by a vast public park that stretches wider than 8 football fields. Beneath the surface, an intricate network of underground passages spreads across several city blocks, while above ground, elevated skywalks link offices, homes, hotels, and retail zones high above the traffic. This project is far more than another real estate venture. It represents a bold attempt to rethink how a modern city operates. For decades, Bangkok has been known for its relentless congestion, intense heat, and dense urban environment. Now, planners are asking a daring question: can a carefully designed district create a walkable, breathable, people-centered space within one of Southeast Asia's busiest capitals? The vision is enormous. When completed, the district is expected to welcome around 300,000 visitors every single day. Within its boundaries, people will be able to work, live, shop, dine, and relax without constantly battling traffic. The goal is simple but ambitious: to build a complete urban ecosystem where daily life can unfold within walking distance. Sustainability and advanced technology are embedded into the project from the very beginning, not simply added as decorative features. Yet despite the bold vision rising into the skyline, an important question lingers beneath the surface. Can a master-planned district truly solve the complex challenges of a sprawling city like Bangkok? Today, we explore the story behind One Bangkok, a $4 billion development that could reshape the future of Thailand's capital. Before we dive deeper, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Your support helps this channel continue bringing stories like this to life. Over the past decades, Bangkok has grown into one of Southeast Asia's most powerful economic engines. The city attracts global investors, multinational corporations, millions of tourists, and a constant flow of new business opportunities. But with rapid expansion comes growing pressure. Land in the city center has become extremely scarce, while demand for modern offices, luxury residences, and lifestyle spaces keeps increasing. Many buildings in the traditional business districts are aging and fragmented, struggling to meet modern expectations for sustainability, design quality, and integrated amenities. Movement across the city also remains a daily challenge. Traffic congestion, limited pedestrian infrastructure, and environmental stress make even short distances feel long and exhausting. In many cases, the time it takes to travel matters more than the actual distance itself. These challenges are no longer minor inconveniences. They are strategic obstacles that affect Bangkok's ability to compete globally. As cities across Asia compete for international companies, skilled talent, tourism, and investment, improving the quality and connectivity of central districts has become essential. Solving these problems requires more than isolated buildings or scattered developments. It demands coordinated planning on an entire district scale. And that is exactly where One Bangkok enters the picture. Designed as a fully integrated mixed-use district, One Bangkok aims to act as a city within a city. Spread across roughly 17.3 hectares of prime urban land, the development combines world-class office towers, luxury residences, international hotels, retail streets, public plazas, and extensive green spaces into one unified environment. What makes a project significant is not only its physical size, but the philosophy behind its design. The entire district has been planned as a single connected system capable of handling massive daily activity while maintaining efficient movement and a strong sense of place. The master plan divides the area into several interconnected precincts, each carefully organized to prioritize accessibility and pedestrian mobility. Landscape parks and open plazas weave through the district, creating inviting public spaces that encourage people to move on foot rather than by car. A complex network of underground walkways and elevated sky bridges allows visitors to travel seamlessly between different areas without constantly returning to street-level traffic. This layered circulation system improves efficiency while also creating a calmer, more comfortable urban environment. Beyond its internal connections, the district is directly linked to Bangkok's MRT subway system. This integration ties the development into the broader transportation network of the city, reducing reliance on private vehicles and encouraging more sustainable commuting patterns. Together, these design elements create a self-supporting urban ecosystem where offices, homes, retail spaces, and entertainment venues reinforce each other, generating continuous activity throughout the day. Yet the project ambition extends even further. At the center of the district stands its most iconic feature, a signature skyscraper often referred to as the Sky Tower. Designed as a visual anchor of the entire development, the tower is intended to redefine Bangkok's skyline. If completed at its planned height of around 436 meters, the structure would surpass Magnolia's waterfront residences to become the tallest building in Thailand. Beyond its height, the tower is meant to serve as a national architectural landmark, symbolizing the city's evolving identity. However, One Bangkok is not defined solely by its vertical scale. The project incorporates district-wide systems that are rarely seen in traditional developments. Large centralized cooling infrastructure and integrated utility networks are designed to increase operational efficiency while lowering environmental impact across the entire site. Smart technology also plays a major role in daily operations. Advanced monitoring systems manage security, maintenance, and traffic flow across the district, helping the complex function like a carefully coordinated urban machine. At the same time, cultural and civic elements are woven into the design. Exhibition halls, public event spaces, and community-focused plazas aim to ensure the district becomes more than just a commercial center. The goal is to create a meaningful urban environment where culture, business, and public life intersect. Taken together, these elements position One Bangkok as both a landmark skyline development and a new model for large-scale urban planning. But transforming such a vision into reality is far from simple. Building a project of this magnitude in the heart of Bangkok requires extensive engineering and meticulous planning. Massive excavation work must be completed beneath dense city blocks, while towering structures rise above one of the busiest urban environments in Southeast Asia. Construction teams must navigate limited space, heavy traffic, and strict safety requirements while ensuring that disruption to surrounding city remains minimal. Integrating underground infrastructure with elevated pedestrian systems also demand precise coordination between engineers, architects, and construction teams throughout the entire process. Naturally, developments of this scale often attract criticism and skepticism. Some observers question whether luxury districts truly benefit the broader population or mainly cater to high-income residents and multinational corporations. There are also concerns about how the surrounding streets and infrastructure will handle the increased activity once hundreds of thousands of people begin visiting the area every day. Economic uncertainty adds another layer of complexity. Mixed-use districts rely on sustained demand across offices, residences, retail, and tourism sectors. Changes in global markets, shifting workplace trends, or fluctuations in international travel could all influence long-term performance. Ultimately, the success of One Bangkok will depend not only on architectural ambition, but also on careful management, financial resilience, and its ability to deliver real value for the city as a whole. The project itself carries an estimated value of around $4 billion and is being jointly developed by TCC Assets and Fraser's Property. Its financing structure follows a typical model used for megaprojects, combining developer investment with long-term funding that is released gradually as construction progresses. This phase investment strategy allows developers to manage risks and adjust to changing market conditions while the project evolves. Because a development of this scale cannot open all at once, One Bangkok is being introduced in stages. The first public openings began in October 2024, marking the start of a gradual rollout rather than a single grand launch. Initial phases have already introduced key retail areas, public plazas, and several office buildings. Luxury hospitality brands are also becoming part of the district, including the opening of the Ritz-Carlton in 2024. Additional hotels, such as Fraser Suites Bangkok, are scheduled to follow in the coming years. More residential towers, cultural venues, and public spaces will continue to appear as construction progresses, with full completion expected between 2030 and 2031. When the district finally reaches its full scale, its true impact will extend far beyond its buildings. At a citywide level, the development could strengthen Bangkok's role as a regional business and lifestyle hub, attracting international companies, global brands, and highly skilled professionals. By concentrating workplaces, services, entertainment, and public spaces within one coordinated environment. The project may also reduce friction in everyday urban life, allowing people to move more efficiently within the surrounding area. From a long-term perspective, One Bangkok is designed to function as its own economic ecosystem. Offices generate daytime activity, retail and entertainment maintain energy in the evenings, and residential communities ensure life continues around the clock. This constant cycle of activity allows each component of the district to support the others, creating a stable and self-sustaining urban economy. In the end, One Bangkok represents more than just another landmark development. It reflects a broader shift in how the city is preparing for the future. If the vision succeeds, this new district could become a blueprint for how large cities across Southeast Asia design the next generation of urban environments, places where architecture, infrastructure, and human experience come together to shape a smarter and more connected city. Subscribe for more videos like this.